Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. I have some great news. Before we start this video, allow me to show you something. Everyone, with your massive support, we have gotten 96 views on the reacting to KSI's song video. And I just want to say thank you so much for the support. I very much appreciate it. And one more thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit over 10 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I know you see this graph down here, but it's really important. Just this part. We only care about this part. See this going ding ding ding? I like that. This, we can ignore this part. Screw that part. This, hey, that's what I like to see. So, aside from the massive support from the channel, which I very much appreciate, let's get into the actual video for today. YouTubers who went from 0 to $1 million. I'm assuming there's gonna be some goods and there's gonna be some bads. I can tell you a few goods I have a feeling are gonna be in here. Moist Critical, I feel like he went from kind of, just normal dude to one of the most popular people on YouTube. Kai Cenat, I almost guarantee is going to be on here. He massively blew up, which congratulations for him. He honestly deserved it. And I have a feeling, and I saw the thumbnails, Queso's going to be on here, which, my boy, Queso! So let's go ahead and get into this one. Here we go.
From Kai Cenat having no roof above his head,
we had to
there he
be
is.
in the shelter for quite some time.
To PewDiePie working a normal job.
I got a job.
PewDiePie. I didn't even think about that.
YouTubers who went from
Didn't even think about it.
Starting with Kai Cenat, who at a young age had
That's
a
Kai?
childhood, which he revealed in an interview with Shannon Sharp in 2025.
We only had my mom, and my mom was like struggling on her own and stuff. It was a lot of tough times. And we had to be in the shelter for quite some time.
But as soon as his family got back on track, he learned to make YouTube videos, leading to his first upload on January 13th, 2018.
1.2? Okay, I'm guessing that's after the glow up, but still, that's what he said. That had to be his reaction.
After gaining attention because of his energetic personality,
let's go!
partnered with YouTuber Phantom and joined the AMP group in 2020.
This is gonna be the first stream in the f***ing AMP house.
Months.
It's 2020? Really? It's been 5 years? Dude, that is mind-boggling.
Later that same year, Kai made an announcement that showed how serious he was in going all in on content creation.
I'm dropping out of college, you feel me? I just felt like college is not for me.
This turned out to be a life-changing decision.
You know what? It works for some and it doesn't work for others. Kai Cenat just happened to get lucky enough to get out. And you know what? He's made the most of it. And by golly, it is one of, if I don't want to say the best YouTuber. It's hard to put down the best or best streamer. Because me, it's Charlie. I prefer Charlie or Queso. I'd still watch Kai, but I prefer the other one. So it really depends on who you pick. But Kai is up there. He's definitely top 10, if not top 5.
Because he soared on
Easily.
Twitch after 3 years.
Breaking records!
Of the year in 2023.
From the subathon to AMP blowing up our house together.
He was 2023 and 2024 was Queso. Again, both well-deserved. Well-deserved.
To Japan. This year has been crazy.
And though he was dethroned by VTuber Iron Mouse in 2024, Kai reclaimed his title after launching his Mafia-thon too.
Just kind of a side note here. Am I the only one that finds like the VTuber or like the animated character that's on the side or like in the main frame kind of weird? Am I the only one? I might be. I don't know. I see those and I'm like, show your face or don't. Like, I'm not. I don't mean to like be judgy or anything, but like, why?
Now, Kai's
There you
worth
go.
over
Number one.
$15 million, thanks to his dedication and persistence
Ching.
doing what he loved. But while Kai Cenat's energetic personality propelled him to his current level, Cobby Lane proved that sometimes saying nothing at all can also make you a millionaire.
Yeah, see, because the thing is some people, like Kai, if you look at Kai, he made his money by being entertaining and giving the people what they want. They want entertainment, they want, positivity, they want celebrities. He does that. This dude just made people look dumb, and it was funny as shit, but it's like, over time, you remember the last video, or I think it was a few videos we did, but things get old after a while. You gotta change it up.
In 2020, he was making $1,000 a month as a waiter and factory worker until he was laid off because of the pandemic. To kill time during the lockdown, he started making funny TikTok videos, which instantly went viral, getting over 17 million views.
Yes.
Posting the same content about quietly mocking overly complicated
What
life
do you
hacks.
do?
He said 1,000 words without opening his mouth, and it's no wonder why 2 years later he gained over 140 million followers, making him the #1 TikTok influencer in the world.
I honestly feel like I don't think he started, but it definitely spiked the, silent comedy. The loudest silence you've heard, stuff. That shit's so great.
And getting paid as much as $750,000 per post, like his collaboration with Idris Elba.
Oh my god.
Now, Khaby Lame's worth is over $15 million at only 24 years old, which is close to what iShow's
Oh. Damn.
Speed is making now at an incredibly young age.
Oh,
From a divorced
Speed.
household,
I didn't even
iShow
think about
Speed
Speed.
mostly spent his time playing football at school to cope with his situation.
Oh, I remember. The one clip that I know he went from kind of rougher past to now he's known across the world pretty much. But the one where he lit I think it was a Pikachu firework, in his room.
Then, in December 2017, he uploaded his first video and started streaming in his room. But it didn't get much attention, so he stopped and pursued football again. But things would change during the pandemic when he gave streaming a second chance.
Oh my god, get off my court! Get off my court! Oh my god, yo, this nigga good shit, bro. Hey, what's your name? Justin, good shit, boy. Good shit, Justin, let's go.
This time, his subscribers grew because of his energetic personality and signature barking.
Okay, I can't lie. That's just so fucking annoying. I get it, it's for comedy, but oh my god, just someone. Oh my god, I just fucking did it.
By 2021,
it's
he had
infectious.
over 20 million subscribers. Nevertheless, his mom wanted him to stop pursuing his dreams.
Fortunately, I got into it with my mother, and I moved out. I'm actually somewhere. I'm not. You feel me? And I can't, Chad, I don't even know no more, Chad. What the fuck I'm gonna do, bro?
Despite this, he kept going and moved into his dad's house. And this change actually boosted Speed's streaming career because by November 2023, he was able to purchase a mansion at just 18 years old.
Oh, I knew the kid was young. Jeez, but 18 buying a mansion, holy shit. And it's so funny how things work. Change is what you need. You need that not constant change, but you need, if something stops you, you need to make a change. Otherwise, nothing's gonna happen.
By 2024, he started his iconic global tours, eventually making him a global name and winning
What the
Streamer
fuck?
of the Year.
Streamer of the year. That's a crazy one.
This made me realize that Speed is no longer just that funny kid who did funny things in his room anymore. He's a celebrity now, and he deserves it all. At just 19 years old, Speed's net worth is estimated to be around $10 million. A path awaiting Pexto, who, in December 2024...
This man, dude. Every night when I go to bed, this man gets put on TV. I just saw his Only Up video, and oh my god. Him banging on his desk. Oh, tears.
Also received massive recognition at the 2024 Streamer Awards.
And the winner of the Best Variety Gamer, Pexto.
But before getting this title,
Deserved.
Pexto didn't have the smoothest streaming journey that
Deserved.
started in 2022, as he told influencer Jinxie in a podcast.
Your stream was crashing almost every night.
Oh, it was almost every night. Yep, every night it would either be, and shout out to the people that dealt with that, man.
Yeah.
Because the quality was terrible.
The real ones.
I was streaming like the lowest 720p possible.
Just so y'all know, if and when I get here, this popular, the 11 of you, y'all getting a shout out.
You know what I mean? And it was still crashing every day.
Aside from his faulty setup, he was also juggling 2 jobs.
I worked with my dad, and we were both maintenance men. Maintenance ain't easy work. You know, you're crawling under sinks, you're changing faucets, you're crawling up in attics, you know, all that, just nasty.
Handyman's work, boy.
Then I'd get off work from doing that, load the trailer up on my truck, and go cut grass till 9 at night, get home at dark every day.
At the time, he was known for his NBA 2K content, but he soon realized it wasn't working anymore, leading him to pivot.
If I can have another viral TikTok of me playing Hogwarts Legacy, I can get out of 2K and be known for another game, and then from that point, go to Variety, which thankfully it happened. That's why Hogwarts Legacy will always...
One sec. Sorry, I had a cough there. But yeah, that's the big thing is like, again, variety. For him, it's awesome because he can literally go play a free-to-play game or like some $2 game, and you will have hundreds of thousands of people watching. It is ridiculous, but it's a good thing. No matter what he's playing, the dude could be sitting there looking at Would You Rathers and people are watching it. I'm one of them.
Have like a special place, yeah. Because Hogwarts Legacy is what got me out of there.
Because of his streams, he attracted...
Really? Hogwarts Legacy? Didn't that come out in like 2022? 3?
Attracted an even bigger and appreciative audience.
Like I've got like DMs on Instagram, like people like, bro, you like quite literally, like unironically, no joke, like you literally saved my life, you know, with your stream.
And
like,
they're not kidding. Bro.
Yeah.
I love Queso. Dude,
And that's, again, blessing and a curse. Yes, there's going to be some trolls online, but there are legitimate people that they watch this content and it actually gets them through the day. I mean, I'm not going to, when I get off work, you know, 9 to 5, whatever, on the way home, there's a few YouTubers I watch that it's just, I mean, it's almost like the video game effect of taking me out of reality. Like, you're still in reality, but it's not your reality. You're watching someone else's perspective, and it takes you out of your mindset for a while. And to some people, that's huge, because nothing else gets off their mind until it gets into an unhealthy state, and they're watching, like, 20 hours a day and sleeping 3 hours or some shit.
Is too grounded in reality. That's what I like the most. He's just a genuine guy. He deserves all of his success.
Exactly. He's genuine. There's no, like, putting out any certain thing, like agendas or politics or anything like that. It's just come enjoy, have a good laugh, insult me if you want. I'm going to call you out, tell them you're banned, and make everyone laugh. And it's just a good time all around.
Now, Queso has about over 1 billion views on YouTube with an...
I mean, to be fair, I really shouldn't be surprised. Even though I don't think he's been around that long. He's only, what, like a couple of years maybe? Still, billion views? Duh. Like, come on now.
Estimated net worth of over $1.5 million. In the end,
You can't put a price tag on that man. I'm sorry. You can't. He's... No. Again, this is biased because I've watched him so much. There is no price for this man. This man, to be fair, there's no price for anyone. But, like, this man is valuable to so many. 1.5. Why were Kai and Speed 15 million, 14 million? He's 1.5. What?
Queso's story is a perfect example of why you don't need to start with the perfect conditions to be successful. Much like Mr. Beast, whose YouTube career wouldn't have gone up if it weren't for his brother's hand-me-down. Starting the Mr. Beast channel in 2012, the quality of Jimmy's videos wasn't that good.
Zombie pigman. Ooh, this may be a challenge.
And he revealed...
If I remember correctly, he got big... One way he got big was he counted to like 1 million or something while watching Naruto. It was weird shit like that got you to stick out, you know?
Revealed why during an interview with Joe Rogan 10 years later.
So I was using my brother's old laptop, And so like my first couple hundred videos, I didn't have a microphone. Like imagine just like crackly, terrible voice.
But using old equipment wasn't an excuse for him, because once he got monetized around 2015, he used the money to upgrade his devices.
I saved up, I got a real computer, and so now I can actually record the video game in high quality. I have a microphone, I'm like 15, and I just kept going and going.
True.
Honestly, A, he looks like he has the exact same mouse that I have right now, which is kind of nuts. But, B, one sec. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing too, is there's some people that think that they shouldn't post because they're like he was kind of saying that the quality's not good enough or something. You got to remember, even if you only post, I mean, if I'm sure you can go back to 2022 when I posted my first video, things weren't looking too great. But I mean, not that they're looking too great now, but I mean the background's better and everything. But even if you have poor equipment, putting stuff out there shows a start. And even if it's dog shit, terrible start, great finish, that's how every good story goes. So even if it doesn't turn out successful, you tried. Sure, it may be on the internet and it's cringy, but you tried.
True enough, by 2017, his channel had grown to 1 million subscribers, inspiring him to use his hard-earned money with a higher purpose.
It's about $10,000. I'm not joking. No, I have about 1 million subscribers, so I just wanted to do some good. I swear, man.
Soon, his channel got massive attention because of his philanthropy, extreme games, and prizes, making him the most subscribed YouTuber as of 2024.
I remember it was like Mr. Beast, T-Series, and PewDiePie. Weren't those like the big three? There might be some other one I can't remember, but I remember those were like the big three that everyone was like, ooh. It's like race watching. Not like that, but like horse race, I guess.
And as of January 2025, Mr. Beast's net worth is over $1 billion. A milestone PewDiePie...
Yeah, but I almost feel like he works like a cash flow. You know, like he doesn't keep $1 billion. I feel like he said a couple times, like he just keeps enough to buy food and stuff and whatever. But yeah, he doesn't like keep $1 billion. He definitely like spends it here, gets it back from YouTube, spends it over here. Like he's that shit's all over the damn place.
PewDiePie could have achieved, but he chose to be richer in something else.
And that's the thing. Like PewDiePie, I easily could see him blowing up. Like if he really wanted to, like full on career, do it for another 4 years, even though he's already done it for like 10 years, 12 years now or something. He could get even more massive if he wants, but he has a family now, which respect. I have nothing but respect for that. So
a year after starting YouTube in 2010, PewDiePie announced that he finally met the love of his life.
Here she is. She's beautiful, funny, smart, everything. Her name is Marcia.
But at the time, PewDiePie only had around 20,000 subscribers and wasn't earning anything yet as a YouTuber, which he admitted in a 2017 interview.
I met Marcia. We realized we wanted to be together, but I didn't have any money. Like,
I'm sure and this is thing with PewDiePie, he always like changes his hair and stuff because now he looks like a Green Day singer. But I feel like you could make a timeline of PewDiePie and people know what time it was just based off of his hair color.
That plane tickets are expensive, and for us to keep staying together, we wouldn't be able to afford it. So I realized I needed a job. So I got a job selling hot dogs.
Could you imagine being one of like what do they say, like 20,000 subscribers or 100,000? Being one of the, I mean, it was a small world after all, but like the one person that sees, you're PewDiePie. And he's like, you want a hot dog? It's like, could you imagine that? That'd be so mind blowing. And then living to see that he's like one of like the big boys of YouTube, like,
and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
But things changed when his channel finally took off, prompting him to quit his job and buy plane tickets to see Marcia in 2012.
I remember, I think Amnesia, it really blew him up, right? It was Amnesia? I want to say it was, because that was what really stacked up some views. At least if I remember correctly.
7 years later, PewDiePie became a millionaire as the first solo YouTuber to surpass 100 million subscribers.
I want that play button. Black and red? I don't care if I hit 100 million subscribers. Send me that one. That's so cool.
But his biggest milestone was marrying Marzia.
I am most of all happy and grateful to finally be Marzia's husband. We met at a time where I was...
Do you see how much more different this is than like Logan Paul? I know I keep talking about Logan Paul and the Paul brothers, but my God, this man is so wholesome, and Logan Paul just is sponsoring his shit. I don't know why I had to bring that up, but this is just like, oh, why are people such a piece of shit? Also, what? Okay.
I was feeling very lost, but every day since I met Marcia has been the best days of my life.
And even after passing the crown to T-Series and later to Mr. Beast, PewDiePie remains the beloved king of YouTube, showing the...
That signature bro fist, dude. Oh my God. Me and my brother, for mainly what we watched was Skate 3. And, I mean, pretty much anything when he played Skate around that time, like 2016, 2015 maybe. But, that was all we watched, and it was so funny.
World that his greatest treasure isn't his money, but the family he's built. Pewd's really living life to his fullest. So happy for him. But while PewDiePie's journey to what he has now was a difficult road, Bella Porch would be about breaking a cycle of abuse and poverty.
This bitch made one face. Like, not bitch, that's rude. Kind of. But she made one face. Went, they did.
Build her empire. In August 2020, Bella Porch broke the internet with her viral lip sync TikTok video.
Sam to the beat, bang.
Her newfound popularity quickly grew, earning her millions of followers. Building on that momentum, Bella released her debut single, which was well received.
So I guess, no, you are a bitch. You're literally building a bitch. So I guess that works. Also, random question. Where the fuck did she get a llama? Does no one ask that question? That isn't her like biggest fan or whatever? What the fuck?
In 2021, she had become the most followed TikToker, amassing 78 million followers. But behind her meteoric rise was a traumatizing upbringing, which fans discovered after she shared it on the H3 podcast in June 2021.
So I was adopted when I was 3. Before I was adopted, I was actually living with my grandma, and it was like in the slums, like we were very poor.
Her adoption, however, turned out to be a nightmare.
I'd be sweeping the yard, like picking up dog shit.
Tons of dog shit.
Yeah, I'd be cleaning up the cat house because we had a cat house.
Rough, for sure. Can't lie, it had some payoffs though. Work and dedication. Sucked at the time, but I'm sure it pays off. And that's one of those things like you kind of wish your mom, or you thank your mom and dad later. Like, you know, thanks for not letting me be a spoiled little shit.
And I'd be sweeping goat poop, the goat pen.
Just a lot of...
Okay, I'd fucking hate that. I'm not even... I feel terrible now. That's dog shit. I know she probably said a whole bunch of other things before, but I heard goat shit, and I'm like... I mean, dogs, they're cute. Goats, they scream.
Cleaning up shit.
Yeah, and I have to clean up real good, because if I don't, then my stepdad would get mad at me, and he'd be like, oh, you're not eating breakfast if you don't get this done.
And though she immigrated to the U.S., the abuses continued, prompting Bella to find a way out.
I decided to join the Navy. At first I was scared, but
Really?
I was like, this is like the only way. This is my only way out, and I have to do it.
And this decision not only freed her from her abusive home, but also paved the way for the recognition she deserved. In December 2021, she won Breakout Creator on the YouTube Streaming Awards.
This is for Breakout Creator. Congrats!
Oh, nice.
3 years later, she's a global icon worth $16 million, inspiring...
See, I'm still mind blown. Why was Queso 1.5? I'm sorry. You know, maybe it's because he's not doing like these big things, but like, still. And yeah, I don't know. That to me, that's just like
millions to believe there really is a light at the end of any dark tunnel.
All right, so that was it. Wow, another absolute
from Honey,
banger.
No.
Hey, shh. Next one, buddy. Don't you worry. Anyway, Alright, you guys know the deal. Go ahead and go down to the description, like and subscribe to Pexto for this video. Absolute another banger. Again, all these people on here, I mean, you could say like besides Kababy, he kind of put in effort. It was just more of like just making people look dumb. That's like all he did. Where Speed, he played games, he did athletic stuff, he was in events. Kai Cenat, I mean, he is the event. Like his anywhere his stream goes, you know shit's going on. Like shit's going down. Like everything's being a blast. Same thing with Queso. I mean, the man can sit there and do nothing, and you're still having a good time. Mr. Beast, you know, there's ups and downs, you know, with the certain stuff, the legalities, but again, ups and downs. If you ask me, I think he had more ups than downs with all the stuff he's done. And PewDiePie the same. I mean, he's built, I don't want to say a legacy at this point. Like, he's one of the OGs of YouTube. All of it, that's the thing. PewDiePie out-ages all of them. When it comes to, like, most people's memory, most people know PewDiePie more than Bella, Mr. Beast, Queso, Speed, all of them. So it's really more of a personal thing. To me, best when I'm here is Queso. That's just hands down. But thanks once again for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video and comment what you did or did not like about this video. And subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.